Folks, let's do this. We got Brother Nature we got to get to. Nathaniel Lee, he comes on every week, does his thing. I can call it veganism. I can call it protecting animals. It's really about protecting everyone and everything from unnecessary pain. So he's not only saving the so-called animals, he's saving everything. Without further ado, for the next, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, Brother Nature.
Greetings, Brother Mike X, and greetings, WURD family, whether you're listening or whether you're streaming us live on wordradio.com or on our Facebook page. Today is the first Brother Nature segment of Women's History Month. And so each week of this month, I'm going to highlight one person who's doing something in advance of the rights of animals, protecting animals, rescuing animals. And so this week, and I'm going to keep this short because we have a lot of callers and I want to make sure that they get time. I'm heard all the time. I want to give them a chance to be heard as well. But I want to highlight someone I am so fond of. Everyone knows I love all animals, all creatures, but when it comes to dogs who give unconditional love, dogs who are unconditionally loyal, dogs who you can even mistreat dogs and they'll still love you. But this person here, who I'm going to celebrate and who I'm going to highlight, has exceeded anything that I've ever done. I've rescued quite a number of animals. This woman here has rescued probably hundreds. I don't have an exact number. She's rescued so many, but she's done so much. And I'm talking about Bionca Smith of Texas, of Off the Grid Animal Sanctuary. Her name, Bionca Smith, Off the Grid Animal Sanctuary. She started out in an RV with her child. She had a channel on Instagram called, and YouTube, I believe. It was Off the Grid with a Kid. And so she would go around and with her son, and she took us through her exploits and her experiences. She later on went on to found a sanctuary. She would rescue animals off the street. In one scene, you could actually see her. This is so phenomenal. I need you to listen to me, WURD family. There was an animal on the street. You can't rescue them all. Sometimes you get there and they're already dead. And in this scene, which I saw on social media, there was an animal that was dead. It was on the street. But what happens, which I did not know either, is many times when an animal is in the street, then buzzards and other animals or cats or other animals who feed off the carcass, they're subject to being hit too, because the animal's in the street, they're eating the animal in the street, then the car comes and hit them. She actually stops, takes the carcass of the animal, takes it someplace where it's safe so other animals who get to the body will not themselves be killed. This is the work Bionca Smith does. Bionca Smith not only does that, I've seen her at one time, and I'm seeing all of this virtually. She followed this one animal in the woods who was obviously abandoned or abused but needed a home, and followed him for days, because the animal is afraid he's not coming up to a human being. And she kept going day after day to coax this animal so she could take this dog and get him to safety, and finally won this animal over. And what she do, she rehouses. She first get the animal, she cares for them, she rehouses them, and she must have done hundreds of them. Let me tell you, she does this on her own. She does. Now, I'm not saying she don't have any help. There's volunteers, but when I say she does this on her own, I mean, it's not like she's backed. She has some big financial corporate backing. Her love for animals calls her to not only rescue animals, but she takes them to her home. She takes them to her place. She cares for them, provides for them. And how is this paid for? By donors, people who see what she does, people who go to her page, people who contribute. And so I'm fascinated with Bionca Smith of the Off the Grid Animal Sanctuary in Texas. And I'm highlighting her today because when you look at the work that she do, and I'm asking you all to go to her page, what I am saying is nothing compared to what she is actually doing. And so with the short time I have left, I just want to say this. Do you know that 84% of animal shelter staff are women? Shout out to our women. 70% of the vegetarians and vegans are women. 70% of the staffs of the organizations, the leaders of animal rights organizations, 77% are women. And I like to say people like Bionca Smith of Off the Grid Animal Sanctuary fit in that number, but whether she know it or not, she's a leader in this animal rights movement. She's a leader and an example. I wish I was her. the work that she's doing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do whatever I can to help her and others like her who will profile later. That's going to be my time. But I want you to do this work, family. I want you to do this. As Brother Michael Kort said, he says this is not just radio, this is not just radio, it's radioactive. It's radioactive. I want us to get active. Go to Off the Grid Animal Sanctuary on Instagram and on Facebook. Make sure it's Bionca Smith. Bionca Smith. And I want you to do look at what she's doing. And if your heart is touched by it, and I'm sure it will be, help this sister continue doing the work that she do. You can also go to her website, offthegridanimalsanctuary.org. Offthegridanimalsanctuary.org. And I'm thanking you in advance. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Bionca Smith is amazing. Thank you for the work that you do. And thank you, Brother Mike.
Hey, thank you, Brother Nature. I wrote down what you said and circled it when you talked about the carcasses which are on the highway. I pass them every day. Nate, and not until you said what you said, I realized that assuming it's safe and I got gloves on, why don't I pull them off the road and put it on to the side? Because I literally cringe when I see a dead animal on the highway. Yes. But I can do something to make sure it's not two dead animals on the highway. I appreciate that. And Nate, this whole Women's History Month, 84% of the people working at shelters are women. I had no idea. Nate, we got 20 seconds. How can folks contact you or follow you?
I would love for you to follow me on my Facebook page. I have Nathaniel Lee as a Facebook page. I also have Brother Nature Facebook page, NATEURE, Nature. And you can follow me there, DM me, as I always say, and I will definitely get back with you. But I love to hear from those who hear me.
Great stuff from Brother Nature. Having said that, we promise